guys, welcome to my channel. Angie here, and thanks a lot for stopping by. To my new subscribers, welcome, and thanks a lot for subscribing. Today's video is going to be about the things I wish I knew before I started to trade the forex market. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I wish I knew before I started trading the forex market, I think I've mentioned it in my earlier video, is that you can learn to trade the forex market by yourself. A lot of times, a lot of people try to portray it as somebody must teach you before you can learn how to trade the forex market. That's not it at all. There are actually a lot of sites that are offering free courses to people who want to learn the forex market. One of the profound sites I've found is the babypips.com. Yes, it's a forex site, and it actually starts teaching the forex market to new beginners from scratch. Okay, so there's the preschool, there's the high school, there's the graduation and everything. So you go there, you take the courses, you write exams, and then you graduate. It's a very, very good place to be as a beginner. I would probably put the link down in the description box below so that if you want to check it out, you can check it out. It's a very, very good site, among others. Yeah, so that's the first thing I wish I knew. The second thing I wish I knew is that forex trading is not a fraud business, or is it a gamble? Even though some people can make it a gamble, but it's a very legit and it's very serious business. A lot of professional traders have made it in the forex industry, and they're really doing well for themselves. It's a very, very serious business, and so it's not a fraud at all. So if you're thinking it's fraud or it's a gamble or anything of that sort, it isn't. It actually isn't. Unfortunately, there are people out there who are making it seem like it's a fraud, unfortunately, but yeah, it is what it is, right? So there are lots of scammers out there, but that doesn't mean that it's fraud or it's not a good business to invest in. Yeah. The third thing I wish I knew before I started trading is that it is not a get rich quick scheme as people actually portray it to be. It's not. In fact, within the first 6 months of your learning to trade, you're not going to make any profit at all. You are actually going to make some losses. Yes, and unfortunately, some people make it look like it's a get rich quick scheme. As I said earlier in my previous videos, most of the videos I was watching when I began trading the forex markets were videos that were all about how they turned 100 cedis to 1,000 whatever, and unfortunately, it isn't a get rich quick scheme. Anybody who hears about forex and is very new to the forex industry might think that it's something you can get into and make money and become a billionaire. It's not it. It's not it at all. For you to become a very profitable trader, it involves skill, acquiring skills, acquiring experience, and it wouldn't take you less than 6 months to 1 year before you make profit. Yes, and this actually leads me to my fourth point, which is it involves risk. You can win a lot of money, or you can gain a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money, and that's when the risk management comes into play, which is a very big part of forex trading. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't really take into consideration the fact that risk management is a very important aspect of forex trading, but it really is. It involves, you know, a lot of risks, and you need to manage that risk, because you can gain money today and the next day you can lose a lot of money, including your, you know, startup capital or equity. And it doesn't make sense. Actually, it doesn't make sense for you to get a lot of money and later lose it. So it involves risks, and that's why there is a course like risk management that is taught in forex trading. It is very, very important. It is actually the most important thing in forex for me. Yeah, it's the most important thing in forex, risk management. Yeah. The fifth point for me is that it's very challenging. Yes, trading is not easy. It's quite difficult to trade. Yes, it involves a lot of things, a lot of learning, a lot of research. It involves a lot of rules, a lot of do's, a lot of don'ts. It involves a lot. Even with the courses that you get to learn when you come into forex trading or you start trading, we have fundamental analysis, risk, technical analysis, risk management, trading psychology, sentiment analysis, and a whole bunch of other courses. Yeah, so it's not something that is easy. It's not easy, and it's like a lifetime of you learning and you discovering, new things in the market. Yes, it's not that easy. The sixth point is you will not be a billionaire in 1 year or in 2 years. Yes, you are not going to be a billionaire. Most often, a lot of people, when they hear Forex trading, all they think about is millions. Yes, unfortunately, that isn't it. And even though there is unlimited amounts of money you can make, or infinite amounts of money you can make in the market in a day, I think about 1 trillion of money circulates in the market in a day, and so you can make a lot of money, but there are rules you have to follow, and sometimes the market conditions are not favorable to trade. You might also have a strategy you are following and you can't go up against that strategy, and there are a whole lot of factors that can affect you. You can't over leverage, you can't take risks you can't manage, and all of that. So in 1 year you're not going to become a billionaire. The seventh point, I hope I'm right, is that forex trading involves 90% learning and researching and about 10% execution of trades. So it's mostly about learning the markets, learning how the financial markets works. And if you're coming into forex, you need to be passionate about how the financial markets works, and not necessarily because of the money that it can get you. Because if you're coming into forex because of money, then I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not going to get money, unfortunately. The money would rather come as a byproduct out of the skills and the experiences you've gained over the years, as I said earlier. Yeah, so the money would actually come as a byproduct. So it's more of learning, it's more of researching, it's more of getting to know how things work, getting to know what moves the market, gaining the experience, years of experience before you can get the money. The eighth point is that it requires a lot of discipline, psychologically, emotionally, and even physically. Physically in the sense that you need to learn how to work. Mentally, you need to learn how to study and read the charts, analyze the charts. Emotionally, because you don't have to be greedy in the market. You have to manage your emotion. Even when you win a trade, or even when you take some profit from the trade, you don't have to be too overexcited because you might be too confident and take some trades that you're not supposed to take, and at the end of the day all the profits won't go. Yeah, you need to be disciplined emotionally. When you lose a trade, you should know how to come back and not let it affect you. Do you get it? Yeah, so it involves your whole being. Literally, it involves your whole energy, a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline, a lot of perseverance, a lot of not giving up, a lot of pushing before you can be successful in the forex markets. And I wish I really knew that. Yeah, I don't know if I would have actually ventured into it if I had known that it involves this much work. But the consolation is that a lot of people have been through it, and a lot of people have done it, and yeah, they've become successful. So when I get to a point where I feel like giving up, I think about the fact that I've spent a lot of time, I've spent a lot of energy, I've spent a lot of money into researching and into learning. So I don't have to give up, and thankfully, thanks be to God, it's working. It's actually working. My ninth point is that you have to have money to make money. Yes, because of risk management and the fact that even though you can make a lot of money by increasing your lot size, there's something called lot size in the forex market. Eventually you're going to blow your account, but if you have a lot of money as your equity or as your capital, you can be able to manage the risk in a sense that you are able to get a substantial return on your investment. Do you get it? So normally people are advised to save before they venture into the forex market. Some people say that you can start trading with 100 cedis, or let me say $20 and all that, but to me you're going to blow your account before you know, especially if you are a beginner and if you don't have any skill or any experience in the forex market. Yes, so to me you should start with at least $500, which is almost like 3,000 cities in the market to be able to get some substantial increase, on that investment. And also, the money you are going to be trading with you should be emotionally unattached to that money. You are not using your money for school fees, the money for rent, or maybe you plan to use the money for something, but you want to, get some interest on it before you would use the money to do something. No, that money can't go into the forex market. And even as a beginner, you're not supposed to even put your money into a live account until you are able to be profitable on the dummy account, the demo account. Yes, so the money you are going to be using to trade, you shouldn't be emotionally attached to it, because it might not let you think logically when you are trading. You might trade out of your emotions, and in the case where you are losing a lot of money, you would fumble, you would end up blowing the account. So it is advised mostly that the money that you are using to trade, you shouldn't be emotionally attached to it. The money is somewhere, you don't have any use for that money, literally. And that's when you can actually make money in the forex market. My 10th and final point is that forex trading, if care is not taken, can take up all of your life, instead of it being something that you just add to your life. Do you get it? Because it involves a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of work. If care is not taken, it can take up all of your life, and you wouldn't be able to draw the line between your personal life, your social life, your spiritual life, and all the other important aspects of your life. You'd make it your life, and it can affect you. You'd end up being a robot. The whole idea is that forex trading should be added to your life, and it shouldn't be your life. Do you get it? When I started trading, I think I became obsessed with the forex market. Do you get it? Even when I take a trade on a demo account, I keep on watching it, watching the direction it will go. Do you get? I watch it literally till it gets to my stop loss, or till I lose the trade. Yeah, which is not healthy in any way. Yeah, so I wish I had known that I just had to add it to my life and not make it my life, because it can actually take up all your life. Everything you do would be forex. Every video you'll be watching will be forex, and it's not healthy. Yeah, so other aspects of your life should be intact even as you trade the forex market. Yeah, so I've come to the end of my video, and I hope you enjoyed it and learned something as usual. Give it a thumbs up, that's like, subscribe, and share the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Just tell me, if you're a forex trader yourself, let me know what other things did you wish you had known before you started trading. Yeah, so see you in my next video. Bye.